What's good? This is JVB representing SPD, and that is sportsperdiem.com. It was close at first, but the Bears put it on in the third quarter, and they go on to defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars 41-17. Like I said, the Jacksonville Jaguars, they weren't laying down. They kept it competitive on both offense and defense. They gave up that one touchdown when Mitch Trubisky found Jimmy Graham, but the Jaguars defense in that first half, they played pretty well. And for the Jaguars on the offensive side of the ball, Mike Glennon was pretty efficient. They found success moving the ball against this Bears defense, and I was like, here we go again with the Bears defense, because we've been seeing this week after week after week. Offenses, it don't matter if they're a good offense or a bad offense or an average offense. It don't matter. Offenses have been moving the ball constantly against this Bears defense. Fortunately, they only gave up 10 points in the first half. DJ Shark with the 99 spectacular catch, getting that highlight touchdown in the end zone. Jacksonville was moving the ball on the Bears defense at the end of the second quarter, but Roquan Smith, the Chicago Bears defensive MVP for the season, Roquan Smith had the first of his two interceptions. Roquan interception took the Bears into field goal range. Cairo Santos makes a field goal before the buzzer hits. So the Bears are up 13-10 going into halftime. And now the Bears proceeded to get in that ass. Mitch Trubisky threw another touchdown to Jimmy Graham. I said Roquan Smith is the Bears defensive MVP this season. Well, David Montgomery, along with Allen Robinson, are the offensive MVPs for the Bears this season. Allen Robinson, you know, he reached 100 receptions for the season in this game against his former team. He's been consistent pretty much all season long. But what David Montgomery has done for this team, we always talked about it. Run the ball. If you run the ball, everything opens up. And we're finally seeing that coming to fruition. I know a lot of people are going to talk about Mitch Trubisky, and yes, he's played well. Don't overlook David Montgomery. They finally committed to running the ball, and it opens everything up for Mitchell Trubisky. And yes, credit has to be given to number 10 as well. He stepped his game up. You can only play the defenses that's in front of you. Even when Mitch Trubisky played bad defenses before, he didn't look so good. But now he's comfortable. He's playing with some confidence. And that's what this team needs. And just as important, that's what Mitch Trubisky needed. Mitch Trubisky wasn't that strong up here. Losing his quarterback job to Nick Foles was the best thing to happen to him. But now he's back. He's the starting quarterback, and he's looking good. I ain't going to knock the man hustle. I give him credit. But don't discount what David Montgomery has done for this Bears offense. Speaking of David Montgomery, he ran in a touchdown in that third quarter. Mitch Trubisky also ran in a touchdown in that third quarter. And Artavius Pierce, yes, Artavius Pierce ran in his first career touchdown. Oh, and before I forget, Roquan Smith with another turnover, another interception that led to another Bears touchdown. I know Roquan Smith got snubbed. Allen Robinson got snubbed, whatever. But if you tell me at the end of the season that Roquan Smith is not an all-pro, you fucking crazy. Roquan Smith has been the best player from week 1 to now week 16 on this Bears team. The same Bears defense with Khalil Mack. The same Bears defense with Akeem Hicks, with Kyle Fuller, with Eddie Jackson, with the man you paid the big bucks to, Robert Quinn, who ain't really did shit. Roquan Smith has been the best player on this defense. He's probably been the best player on this team, period. So I don't care who went to the Pro Bowl. Who cares about a Pro Bowl? But Roquan Smith, put that man on the All-Pro team. He's been one of the best interior linebackers in the game. But the Bears scored 28, and that was it. It came to the point where Mitch Trubisky sat out damn near the whole fourth quarter. It reminded me of the game yesterday with Tom Brady. He didn't play the whole second half. Mitch Trubisky got the Tom Brady treatment in this game. They put Nick Foles on the field, and we haven't seen Nick Foles on the field since he was carted off the field on Monday Night Football against Minnesota some time ago. But this was exactly what the Bears should have done. Go out, take care of business. The Jacksonville Jaguars, they don't want to win. And that gets me to something real quick. Bleacher Report, get the shit right. Bleacher Report was saying that Jaguars fans were cheering on the Bears in the stadium because they trying to get Trevor Lawrence. Now I'm sure there was a few Jaguar fans that were cheering the Bears on because the Jaguars, they're trying to get Trevor Lawrence. And it looks like now they're going to be getting Trevor Lawrence. But there was a lot of Bears fans in the stands. But Bleacher Report, corny as hell, talking about all the Jaguars fans cheering on the Bears. No, motherfuckers, there was actually Bears fans in the stands. I'm sure Jaguar fans, they want Trevor Lawrence. But they not going to go out their way to buy some Bears jerseys, some Bears t-shirts, some Bears hoodies, just to cheer the Bears. With COVID-19 and everything now, we forgot. Good season or bad season, we forget how well Bears fans travel, especially with all the transplant Chicagoans in Florida and in Arizona. There's a shitload of Bears fans down there. But the Bears fans that were in attendance, they got a treat. They got to see the Bears take care of business, beat the Jaguars, and now one more game is left, and that's next week at Soldier Field against the Green Bay Packers. Now, the Packers play the Sunday night game against the Tennessee Titans. Now, if the Packers win tonight, they clinch the number 1 seed, which clinches home field throughout the playoffs. And with the 7 teams now in the playoffs, the Packers will be the only team to receive a bye. So if the Packers win tonight, theoretically, they won't have anything to play for next week against the Bears. But even if the Packers win, I will not put it past Aaron Rodgers, of all people, with a bye locked up, to want to go out there next week, even without no fans, to Soldier Field, to play the Bears in a game that's important for the Bears, a must-win game for the Bears. Yeah, I know Arizona can still lose, but let's not think about it that way. The Bears control their own destiny. So I won't put it past Aaron Rodgers to go out there next week to try to end the Bears season. I know some of y'all might just think like, why would he care? My thing is, it's Aaron Rodgers. Why wouldn't he care? Aaron Rodgers lives on shit like this. So if I'm the Bears, this is going to be the toughest game of the season. You got to go out there and do your job. If the Bears handle business, the Bears are in the playoffs. Playoffs? Yes. All they need to do is take care of business. But they went out there today, and it was close at first. But the Bears go ahead with a big third quarter, and they take care of business, defeating the Jacksonville Jaguars 41-17. And now there's one more game to go at home next week against the rival Green Bay Packers. Let's see how this offense and defense responds next week against the Green Bay Packers. Get that popcorn ready. But I'm out. Like the video and share the video. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take it easy. God bless. Peace.